Okay, welcome back to the channel. So, in today's video, I wanted to talk about teleprompters. You might have heard of them, and in case you haven't, I'm just going to give you a rundown how they work. It's this thing, looks like this, and what you do is you, hold on, let me get a camera here. What you do is you put this thing on the camera, and then you can put your smartphone here, and then what you actually see is the reflection of your smartphone. And you can put in a script, and basically when you're recording, you're looking into the camera and it looks like you're focused on the camera. Well, what you're actually focused on is the script that you're reading from. And sometimes it looks bad. You can instantly tell when somebody is reading from a teleprompter, or sometimes you could do it really good, like Gerald Undone. I think he does it like, it's incredible. You hardly notice that he reads from a script. And there are some tricks that you can do in order to not make it look like you're actually reading from a teleprompter. But that's actually not what I wanted to talk about. This year, sorry about that. This year, I've been playing around with teleprompters. Some of my videos, I've been using a script. And some videos I've been doing it like this. Right now I'm not using a teleprompter, I'm holding it in my hand, and I'm just speaking out of my heart, my head, and everything that comes out of my mouth, it's instantly being creating in my head. I haven't prepared anything. This is the first take, and what you get is just pure raw vlogging, basically. And I wanted to mention what I think about this because I've been using it for almost 8 months now. Yeah, that's about right. 8 months. I've been testing it out. A friend of mine recommended this particular brand, Destview, and it's a good brand. I can definitely recommend it. And I've been using teleprompters on and off for different types of videos. Some videos where I had a lot of information packed and I want to get the information out to the audience in a good way. And it also helps because I live in Sweden. English is not my first language, and so sometimes I do these grammatic errors. Sometimes I speak slow. Like, so many times people are complaining that I speak too slow, and sometimes I speak extra fast just to fool them. But with a teleprompter, you can speak in a pretty fast pace, and it looks and sounds really smart when you're talking, and I like that. Like, sometimes when I look at my videos where I've used a teleprompter, I kind of go like, ooh, I sound really cool. I sound really smart. And then I realized, yeah, I was using a teleprompter with a script that I worked on for several days. And sometimes using a teleprompter feels a bit fake. You know, I mean, we can sort of talk about the difference between using a teleprompter and just vlogging from the heart and the result. What does the YouTube algorithm like more? What do people actually enjoy listening to, right? And I think personally, as much as I love the work that I've done using a teleprompter, I think it sort of takes something away from the YouTube experience. It sort of sounds like an infomercial. For example, if I'm doing a review on a camera, let's say, and I use a teleprompter where I have a script and it, it sounds good. It's to the point and people get what they want. They want exactly the information that they wanted. And sometimes when you just blather like I'm doing right now, people lose their patience. They really want to know what the hell is this guy talking about. And they don't really have the time, to let the YouTuber, just talk. And I've actually gone courses to learn how to be a better YouTuber. And yes, you have to be quick to the point and give the audience what they want. The video is for them and not for you. The moment you start making videos for yourself is the moment that you lose the audience, basically. It's just that one of the key things that I've learned about YouTube is that YouTube is all about authenticity. And while some YouTubers sort of go like very successful YouTubers sort of go for a more professional look and feel to it, it sort of becomes like cinematic in a way because it sounds more professional and perfect. There are no glitches, there are no cuts. But when you vlog from the heart, I just feel like when I'm watching a YouTuber who is obviously not using a teleprompter, it just sort of feels more like a real conversation, you know, just two friends talking and sharing thoughts. Like this video right here where I'm just talking about, is it good to use a teleprompter versus not? And I'm just sharing my thoughts about it, what I believe. And as good as the video will, like a teleprompter would definitely make your video sound a lot better. You know, it will be quick and concise and to the point, but it will cut away all the authenticity from your voice. That's what I personally believe. Now, let's take Gerald Undone, for example. So first of all, no criticism. I love the guy. I think he does amazing videos. Whenever he releases a video, I watch every one of them. I think he's just that great, right? And yes, he's using a teleprompter, and he's found a very good way to not make the teleprompter thing sound so perfect and rehearsed and like it's been improved upon to perfection. He's found a way to make it feel sort of natural, and I like that. But he's still using a teleprompter. And sometimes I've seen some of his videos he's done where he's obviously not using a teleprompter, and I like the authenticity in those videos better, okay? So sometimes when he tests out a camera, he goes outside to test to vlog, right? Testing out the image stabilization on the Sony ZV-E1, for example. And you get some honesty from him in a sense. And again, Gerald, and then he does this great mix of both worlds. He does a little bit of vlogging and he does a little bit of perfected scripts. But if I had to pick, I think that vlogging from your heart is the way of YouTube. It's the heart and soul of YouTube, where people just speak their mind, speak from the heart. And even though you can sort of put your thoughts and emotions into a script, it never feels as honest. And that's why I prefer the personal vloggers who speak from the heart. It's something that I've always done, and I probably always will. And maybe this is a personal preference. Maybe when you go on YouTube, you want that quick and concise thing where people speak to perfection. There's nothing more to discuss. There's no time to waste, and you just want the information. And I also get that, and there are moments where I also want for that. But for me, the love for YouTube is all about that personal connection of authenticity. That's what does it for me, you know? Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? I'm sure I'll get a lot of hate comments that this video was very boring, but that's the way I roll. So see you in the next one, hopefully. Take care.